Alright, this is Team Six with Chanel Schultz, myself, Catherine Cohen, Anya Pennycook, and Carmen Ruse with Diversity in the Workplace. In this PowerPoint, as an overview, we will be going over what is diversity, diversity and innovation, racial and gender discrimination, why Facebook isn't getting more diverse, and why Starbucks is becoming more diverse, and a quick summary at the end. Alright, and now this video is discussing very good opportunities that you have by having diversity in the workplace in 5 different generations that are in the workplace, and along with what is diversity.
Welcome. Today we're going to discuss diversity in the workplace. A strong diversity and inclusion initiative in an organization is one of the keys to remaining competitive in our modern business world. Diversity in the workplace fosters increased creativity and innovation. Our workforce is made up of women and men from many cultures and multiple generations. Some of the workforce is also composed of those with disabilities. Due to many different economic variables, there are not 5 generations in a modern workplace. It is important to recognize and understand the many differences between these, including those in communication styles, motivators, and also the way each deals with authority.
And now the next segment will be covering how diversity can drive innovation.
Hi, it's Anya, and I will be discussing the scholarly journal article found in the Harvard Business Review on how diversity can drive innovation. The research identifies 2 types of diversity: inherent, which is the traits born with, such as gender and ethnicity, while acquired are the traits gained from experience, such as working in another country, which exposes you to cultural differences. Companies that exhibit both inherent and acquired traits have what is referred to as 2-dimensional diversity. The companies with 2D diversity out-innovate and outperform others, while companies that lack 2D diversity cost the companies crucial market opportunities. When at least one member of the team has common ethnicity with the client, it is 152% more likely that the team will understand the client's needs. Leaders have to also embrace the acquired diversity by allowing all employees to contribute ideas, share credit, and give feedback. Employees that are allowed to speak up are 3.5 times more likely to contribute full innovative potential. Diversity unlocks innovation and drives market growth. Hi, it's Anya. I will be reviewing the newspaper article found in the Huffington Post and Forbes magazine that discuss racial and gender discrimination depicted in the movie Hidden Figures. The articles refer to empowerment of Black women and them overcoming the double barrier of race and gender. It discusses how the women of color in the 1960s who were mathematicians working at NASA that succeeded and became heroes. Some leadership lessons that were identified from the movie in the Forbes magazine article are as follows. You have to remove obstacles for workers. This was done with eliminating the inconvenience of a half-an-hour walk to the colored-only bathroom. Being more inclusive. The demand for the skilled labor did rise in the 1960s, which opened up the door for women of color and exposed the companies to new talent. Creating a sense of belonging is shown on the right when Glenn shakes hands with the women of color and don't skip them as what others would do. Using the privilege to empower is when Glenn asked if Goebel had checked the figures. This enabled her to be promoted as they looked up to Glenn. Supporting others. When Val learned how to use the new computer, she shares this information with her colleagues instead of keeping it to herself. Focus on performance. Skin color or gender should not matter, only the person.
Why Facebook isn't getting more diverse? Facebook's article teaches us a good lesson about diversity and about what some people might think will help improve a company's diversity can, in fact, make it worse. Facebook recruiters use a point-based system where 1 point is received for each white or Asian male employee hired and 2 points for anyone else. Frank Dopin from Harvard University says that using a point-based system is not a really effective way to change behavior and it can backfire. As stated in CASU Textbook Chapter 4, a growing number of companies now realize that their workforces should mirror their customers. Similarities in culture, language between service workers and customers create more effective interaction. I can tell from my own nationality diversity, having dual citizenship has brought great added value to work. And Facebook, being a worldwide company, could take a great advantage of people that speak various languages like that. Also, according to CASU Textbook Chapter 4, a recent study of more than 475,000 professionals found that minorities and women quit companies much more often than white males do. Knowing Facebook has such low percentages of minorities, it's likely that their minority employees don't feel very comfortable in that environment, and that will lead to more turnover. Facebook would benefit from looking at its retention numbers as a good indicator to see if its employees are staying or leaving with the low diversity at the moment. They should be aware of who is quitting and why.
Hello, my name is Catherine Cohen, and I'll be talking about Starbucks board becoming more diverse. Mr. Schultz, founder and chairman of Starbucks, wants to create a board that is culturally similar to that of the company. Racial and ethnic minorities will make the largest minority group in the U.S. workforce. Once Starbucks adds 3 new directors to its board, it will become the most diverse corporate board in the nation and will grow to be 29% female and 36% ethnic minority. Today, women are less than 20% to have a seat in a corporate boardroom, while African Americans are less than 9%, Asians are less than 5%, and Hispanics are less than 4%. People with different backgrounds than you have different perspectives, which is why diversity in the workplace can help increase creativity, productivity, commitment, and innovation. Summary. We spoke about 5 generations in the workforce. Discrimination can take many forms. Embody and embrace the power of differences. Diversity can help attract more customers to the business, and diversity unlocks innovation and drives market growth. Thank you.
These are our references.